Alright, and we're back in the world of Surrounded. So, where we last left off, we finally found a base. We got some decent equipment so far. Could be a little bit better, but we can't complain. We do have some stuff. We found a decent setup that we can be in. We picked I would say a fairly decent central location. We are practically in the center of the map, so we can easily go up, go down, left, right. You know, we have stuff now, and it's definitely better than where I am currently at in my solo world whenever I first started to play the game, which was down here. So, we do have a primary infestation down here. I would like to take this on because I know that there is a chest at the top of this building here, as long as it doesn't change location, which I don't think it does. I think it's a static location that stays the same. And I did take on this town before, so we may end up taking that on here. I want to make sure that we have everything offloaded. We do have our rifle still, so we can go through and pick things off at a range. We have a weapon cleaning kit. And we do have a decent amount of bandages and stuff that we can utilize right now. So, I think our best bet is to probably leave the pickaxe here for right now, though. Probably just throw it in the tent. And throw the hatchet back on. I think this is where we're going to have like most of our stuff set up, although we can't really start building anything until we have our workbench, which we need some screws, or not screws, nails, and we have the scrap metal. We can easily get the wood logs. There's plenty of trees out there we can start harvesting. Plenty around this area at least. Yeah, we pretty much got like a whole forest back behind our house. And I know that we have a decent amount of rocks on the other side of this hill as well. But we'll head into town here, and we'll, you know, kind of get somewhat established here. Go through and reload some of our stuff here, so that way we have some backup mags available. And we do have the FN57, but we're going to be using mostly the pistol for right now, so that way we can get around the town without really alerting any zombies. And we'll go through and we will reload our current magazine. So we should be relatively set. Hopefully we'll end up finding the suppressor for the, what was it, the exterminator. So, these infestations, though, they're like little pockets of, like, you know, bullshit that's around in the area. Hopefully we'll find some decent equipment in here. Ooh, yes! A plate carrier and an ammo crate. Fucking bet. Now we can put our excess ammo in here. Like, we can move that in there. Move the thing in there. What? Our military pants are bigger, aren't they? 12, yeah. So no point in really taking that. Do have a red dot, though, so we can definitely throw that on here. Move that in here. Oh, we could probably rip down that cloth, though. We can rotate that. And we got another, and we got a grenade. We'll put that right here and put the grenade in there. And move you up there. Actually, we can move the stuff to the plate carrier now. At least the magazines for the gun. Or for the handgun, and rotate you in there. So we'll do a quick save on that, because I really don't want to lose out on the plate carrier that we got now. See, there's one of the infestations, and that's a secondary infestation that we can go through and destroy. But as soon as we start attacking it, the zombie horde's going to start trying to beat our ass. So we'll finish looting this stuff. I forgot to rip this down. That way we can get some cloth out of that. Search some of these trash piles. We'll probably go into the medical building first. Oh, back up. Throw that there. And we'll probably head up here because it should be right there on that top part of that building. Okay, that's the primary infestation, which has a little bit more health. Once we start destroying that, a boss will spawn. And I don't know if it was an Easter egg or something like that before, but whenever I was in this town originally, there was a ghost on top of that statue. Like, there was like a full-on, like, green apparition just chilling on top of that statue. So, let's head up here. Start getting all these medical supplies and everything, because this is a hospital. You know, I never figured out what those tablets are actually for, not even in my single-player world. I figured they were something to help with, like, water or something like that, because they are charcoal tablets. Another medical bag. That's another good place of, like, actually finding this. If you can get down here towards the center of the map, you're pretty much golden. And we already have a fishing rod, and we're pretty much fat stacked. We just don't have some of the, like, better flashlights and shit yet. I know by the time I actually found my way to this town originally, I already had most of the stuff, so... this area wasn't as useful to me. But as soon as we get to the top of this roof here, we should have a chest up there as long as it's not different with each playthrough. Or each reload of the world. Because it is a static world, so I imagine it's going to be the same. The town I originally looted in the first stream, I haven't been there yet. But hopefully it'll have, like, really good shit in it for me. Preferably, like, the suppressor for the exterminator, or even just a suppressor for one of my guns that I have on me right now. Take the antiseptic. That way we can convert some cloths into bandages then, if we need them. It didn't take me long to start finding medical supplies in my original world. If we can break that down, then I'll throw that in there. I don't know how much we're going to get out of it once we break it down, but I know we really got to be keeping an eye out for screws, or not screws, nails. And if you're playing through this game, definitely pick up, you know, the medical bag. Put it in like a little side thing. Definitely go through and pick it up, because it's very much so worth it. Definitely keep an eye out for it, so that way you can start, like, stacking up a bunch of medical supplies. And always keep a weapon case on you, and keep a ammo tin on your person at all times. Because for the most part, you could fit, like, once you get, like, a bigger backpack than what I have, which is an Alice bag right now. But once you get the... Yeah, see, the chest is right here. But once you start getting bigger chests, it's definitely going to be well worth it. Okay, well, nothing crazy, I'd say. That can't go on to anything. We can unload the ammo, take that, take the weapon cleaning case, that, take that, take that. Yeah, this one didn't give me a whole lot of decent shit from this. Start checking these buildings here. Just need nails mostly right now. Because we can get some nails, then we can actually start building the base. Because that's our main problem. We can't craft anything right now. We have no means of crafting anything right now. And the nails I think I did pick up, I lost whenever I died. You know, I'm gonna hit up that thing over there. $4, can't complain about that. Come on, give me some nails. Alright, we're gonna have to pull back on using the gun here a little bit. Not taking the smartphone right now. Now we're into the industrial area, so we're getting the industrial loot. No, leaving it behind. Come on, if you're gonna charge out at me like that, at least have some goddamn nails on you. Let's see. Might be stuff in here. You know, I'm gonna need a lot of gasoline right now. There's sleeping bag, lunch box, but we don't need either one of those. we got a gas pump. How much gas are you going to give me? We definitely got that. And one thing of gas. There is another gas thing we can loot. There we go. 3 things of gas. That's a solid start for right now. We don't even have a car yet. Nor generators. I think this area is pretty much well done. Is that an ammo? Yep, that's an ammo tin. What's going on, Yuki? How are you today, bud? Take the dirty water. Actually use the purified. Well, happy birthday, bud. How's it feel to be 23? Feel old yet? I'm gonna say right now, enjoy it while you can. Getting old kind of sucks. Unload the ammo from that. Unfortunately, there was no screws in there. So we're just gonna have to go loot the town. I am pretty sure I'm 28. I was born in 97, so I'm definitely an old fuck. Got some cans. Because 23, because the best way to describe it is, being 23 allows me to, like, go back in time. If I can go back 5 years, I would in a heartbeat. Not that there's anything wrong with my life now, but, you know, still living at home, still being able to hang out with friends, not having to worry about too much about adulting or responsibilities or life in general yet. Because I was still able to hang out with friends on the regular, even with me working at the time. So, just makes me miss it a little bit. More cans. Another Molotov. Yeah, I miss being younger. The only bad part is I wasn't in shape yet. That's really about it. I was much fatter whenever I was younger. How much of that actually went into... Nope, but none of that went in there. The Exterminator? Yeah, it's fucking mint, dude. I love this thing. And I can't wait until I find the actual, like, suppressor for it. I found it... What was it? This past weekend, when I first started getting into this game. Just before I went back to work. And I didn't get a chance to play around with it too much, but it is, honestly, one of my favorite weapons. We could probably throw most of this stuff in there. Free up some space. I'd be ready to give up in 5 years after all that. Yeah, the problem is that if you use just like the... I feel like with it being the name suppressor, it has more durability. And that just could be the case for all named weapons. But I know after a handful of uses with just a normal shotgun suppressor, the thing's pretty much done. And you have to constantly keep repairing it. But once you find the name one, I used that so much it only went down maybe, I don't know, 3%. So I'm definitely keeping an eye out for it. Wait, does this have... I don't think it does. I would have to build one though, but that's why I'm kind of in this town. I'm going through and doing like a full loot run of it first before I take on any of the infestations. Before I get started on that, because I need nails. Ah, yes, another one. Another tool cabinet to throw my extra like building supplies in. Maybe a grammar error in my title. What's wrong with it? I think all I did was just say... Yeah, you're right. That was my fuck up. Nope, I gotta change that. That's gonna bother me. Hold up. That's gonna fucking bother me if I don't. How the fuck did I do that? Oh my god. Alright, now it should be fixed. I believe I fixed it. Hold up. That's better. I don't know how the fuck I did that. Was not thinking. You find a roof and shoot from the roof to clear infestations? No, I typically go at it head on. For the most part, I just need to... Ooh, no, it's trash. Well, it looks cool. Kind of wish you can customize the stuff. I typically go at them head on for the most part. No, I meant to put A. I don't know where R came from. Thank you for catching that. I probably wouldn't have noticed it until like later whenever I went through to check the statistics on it or something the next day, and I would have looked even more like a fucking idiot. No, I typically just stream to YouTube. I tried doing Twitch before, but that was way back when, and I think Twitch is like a different monster nowadays, so I don't think it's as bad. Like, I know my buddy streams on there, and a couple of my friends do, and they get decent reception from it, but for me, I just prefer YouTube. I've always been a YouTube streamer, but that's just me personally. That, and I think it would be a little bit harder to do multiplayer games if I were to do, like, dual streaming to, like, both, you know, YouTube and Twitch. Although I will say I am very happy that I did end up getting the shotgun much sooner. That, and I've been finding a lot of ammo for it, so it's definitely been making things a hell of a lot better. Oh, hello. We're gonna try and cheese this guy a little bit. One of those, take the other. We already have the black military pants, so we won't worry about that. Take that, grab that. Really don't need the extra ammo from that. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite shotgun in the game. That I'm very excited for 0.8 because I know in their thing that they are adding more weapons. Hopefully they add some more named weapons too. Should be happening soon. Okay, you're not gonna explode. Is this just aesthetic, or can I actually... Ooh, I can destroy items. Okay, definitely taking that. It's kind of cool. In my single player world, I hadn't really had the need to break down ammo. Mostly because I don't have some of the other weapons that require it. Like, I don't have the 40mm grenade launcher yet. I would love to have it, but unfortunately I don't. So I've just been kind of like collecting and storing a bunch of ammo. I know you can sell the gunpowder for a lot of money, but I've just been cracking safes and just looting everything and anything that's not nailed down as far as money goes, and I have like $30,000 on my one world. So cash isn't really much of a problem. Unless if there's like actually something... Watching this makes me want to play Ark. It feels similar except the zombies and graphics. Well, this is a single player game though. So you can get into it a little bit more without having to worry about losing your stuff. Although this tack light combo that you can get, where you actually get stats for this, it's pretty good. And I don't normally mess around with the battle ready block. Mostly just because I have the, Not yet. They did say they are going to be adding co-op to this game. It probably won't happen until closer to release, like whenever it goes into 1.0, because it's still in early access. But I can definitely see co-op coming to this game eventually. See, like that, so like, you get Winchester ammo from doing this shit too. I've gotten so much ammo from just doing these infestations, like I don't really worry about it. Although I do have to go through... You can find out, or recently found out you can get better stats on legendary weapons. I did notice that, because even this, whenever I first found this hunting rifle in my other world, it did 92 damage. I was like, maybe my weapon skill didn't level up, or if there's a skill that like helps with weapon damage or something. I don't know. I didn't pay much mind to it. I figured the stat values was only to just armor. You can find stuff with better armor ratings. But now that you say that, I was like, okay, so that is the case then. Play with friends, but I imagine if you wanted to, I'm sure... Well, I can't really say that for certain. But I'm sure if the devs really wanted to, they could enable PvP. To where you can get online with your friends and, like, do, like, a world where you guys go against each other. Or something like that. But even then, like, I know the graphics aren't anything particularly special with this game, but it is a lot of fun. Like, graphics aren't everything to a game. Hey, there we go. We can actually pick this up, if anything. Get the better flashlight. And drop this piece of shit. Now, is this better armor-wise? Damn straight it is. That's going on there. That's getting thrown in here. Ammo's getting thrown over to here. And this takes 5.56. I know I have a decent amount of that. Yeah, I got some of that right now. And I can throw... I guess I'll just throw this back in my thing for right now. Oh yeah, I totally agree with you there on that one, Yuki. I would recommend picking it up, too. It's not all that, like, intense on, like, graphic requirements, just because of how the game's made. But even then, like, the game itself's only, like, $13. It was on sale for, like, $4.79. It would be great for multiplayer mode like Project Zomboid. There is a game that came out recently, and I think it's only being made by one developer, and it's called Vane, and it's pretty much like first-person Project Zomboid. If you haven't checked that out yet, I would recommend checking that out. It's spelled V-E-I-N. Go through and throw a new skill in. We'll definitely go with parkour. I normally play with, like... Oh, hello, you actually got up there? I normally play whenever other people are online and nobody's really been hitting me up to actually sit down and play it. those types of games I don't really enjoy playing solo. So, it's not that I don't like the game. I really enjoy Ark. I just don't like playing games like that solo. I think it's boring to go through and play Ark and everything like that solo. But that's just my personal preference. After all this, we still haven't found any of these fucks that are carrying, like, shotgun ammo. Killed one of the zombies over here, I think. Or I must have just grazed him with the grenade. Well, we'll have to pick a date and time where we can sit down and play them, because games like that I just don't enjoy playing solo. Steyr Og. Does not have any ammo for it, though. Even there. No point of taking it. And I'll eat that. Move you in there, move you in there, move you here. Sounds good. Kind of move this down here for the time being and flip that to here. That, I guess that's fine there. That way we keep this whole block open. I guess you are technically right. It would take up less space if I go through and do that. There we go. Good on you for pointing that out. I just had the lunchbox in there for the longest time, and I just forgot to swap it around. Do I take this? Wait, can I actually take that now? No. Needs 4 slots for that. Actually, we can do this. I typically use just the ammo tin. I do have it now. I just picked it up within this run, so that's actually kind of nice. Grant you, it's only 30 slots compared to this, but at least then I can go through and pack up more weapons with that then. Actually, we'll probably leave... We'll leave this behind. We'll keep the Steyr because we already have that something that already takes 7.62, which is the FAL, and it does more damage than this. And the Steyr, it just has a different ammo type, so that will be just better overall. And we do have a 5.56 mag. I can go through and load that, actually. Open... Throw that in there. That, and it takes up, it frees up some space now. That on there, and that on there. There we go. Freed up even more space. Now we have a little bit of room if we find another SMG. Alright, time to take on the primary infestation. Wait, how much damage does it do whenever I... Oh, that ain't nothing. I mean, it's a little bit, but not much. On shotgun ammo. Still looking somewhat okay. Not sure where that big guy is gonna spawn yet. Oh, there's some ammo and some more shotgun ammo. Thank God. Oh, come on, game. Yo, look at that. We got the fucking katana. Another weapons case. For the game, I like having multiple setups for different ammo types. Well, at least now, we got a fucking katana now. And it does a little bit more damage than the, you know, the tactical hatchet. But at least now I can actually go through and use that for, you know, just collecting wood now instead of actual melee. We'll rip this. And that's a drum for 7.62. Can that actually go on here? Oh no, damn. All right, that's fine. It's fine. Not mad or anything. Maybe a little bit upset, but not mad. Alright, let's go back and check the primary infestation. Take that. Whenever we get a vehicle, we'll have that in our vehicle then. And even after all this, I still haven't found any nails yet. Hey, yo, what the fuck? We'll definitely take the Spec Ops pants. Take that. Take that. That H and K for 5.56. Actually, it's actually kind of nice. Load the ammo from there. This one does 26 pellets. We could probably move that right into here. Oh, we can't move that into there? The fuck? We can rip the clothing on this. We'll take that. Definitely take that. Swap that for this. Show attachments. Okay, we already got a battery in there. Pants, we're carrying a decent amount of stuff. Sounds good, brother. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully I'll be able to catch you next stream. Go through and swap this for this because the Spec Ops pants just looks pretty mint. Oh yeah, I try and stream about every day or every other day. So I'll probably be streaming a little bit this weekend, but I do have... It's very rare, or it's very few and far between now whenever I stream multiple times a day, but I probably will be streaming here later tonight, and it will probably be this for a little while. So if you're interested, feel free to come back in. It's always nice having people to actually talk to. That there, move you there, there. Okay, I think we got everything. And we'll leave the Alice pack behind. That's the only bad bit. Can't carry it. Oh yeah, the Spec Ops pants, those look fucking clean. I didn't even get those in my other world. Pretty good, Hoot. Pretty good. New viewer coming in and hanging out. Got some decent shit. Got a Spec Ops helmet. We got some Spec Ops pants. Managed to get a Black Ops P90. Or not P90, MP5. So we're looking pretty good right now. How are you doing today, Hoot? Sad thing is, we've only been playing for about 45 minutes. Well, 49 minutes now. Yeah, you haven't missed much. Just trying to figure out what to go through and drop here. So realistically, we can drop this. Close that for now. Pull this in. Put that there. Take the RAM sticks. Just the electrical parts. Yeah. Nothing too crazy has been missed yet. Okay, I looted this building, but I hadn't looted over here yet. I don't believe I've looted over here. I think I started going in here, but yeah, haven't gone in here yet. We're looking for nails. That's our main goal right now, is to find some goddamn nails. Because if we can't get any nails, then we're going to have to go to the trading zone and go through and use their thing to convert the stuff that we have right now into nails. Generator. Oh, we found the katana too, by the way. Got a generator now. We might have to go back and offload, to be honest. Yes, katana time. Let's see, what do we got in here? It's a better backpack. Well, it's not a better backpack, but we did get another. Unload the ammo. We'll take the ammo. That's always going to be more beneficial. Not going to take the riot pants. Doesn't fit my aesthetic. And we won't take the box mag, and we won't take the riot boots. Let's see what else. Okay, so we have something that can use... Oh, that's... I mean... That's not bad. No hunting rifle level of damage. And we'll probably skip it. Not going to take it. That, and it doesn't even have a magazine, so we can't even use it anyway. School backpack, don't need it. It's smaller slots in comparison to what we have already. Not taking the beanie. Alright. Ammo container. Speed reload. Oh, what's it about? Ooh, I see a safe over there. We can get some money out of that. Why'd the music just stop? Bullet casing. And we'll throw that in there. Where the fuck did that get put? Or did it get put on the ground? And we got heavy military armor, but I don't know if that's really worth taking. Quite honestly, it's really not. It's feeding the elevator. Ooh. Ooh, fuck. Alright, Ooh. 1 point of difference is not going to make that much of a difference. It's already got a magazine. Yes, we did get another weapon case. We could throw that in there. Fuck yeah. Oh, it's dark. It's kind of like repo. So, what do you mean by feeding an elevator, though? I don't get that bit. Like, what do you mean by feeding an elevator? Fuck, dude. Come on. Can I fit that in here? Oh, yeah, we fit that in there. We make it fit! Alright, we're gonna head back home. We're gonna take our happy asses back home, and we're gonna offload. We are fat stacking right now. In fact, I should probably quick save. That way I don't lose all the shit that I just got. Especially these Spec Ops pants. They're a little bit too clean to fucking just up and lose right now. We'll hit this trash thing, and we're gonna head back. Bump the mouse. Rip the clothing, take the 308, and break that down. Alright, heading back. Luckily, it's just right up this road. So I kind of have an idea, or like somewhat of a vision of what we're going to be doing with this base. I want to go through and build like a half circle around like the points around the fence here. Have it like come out a little bit and then enclose it around and have like a garage door that opens up to allow us to get out with vehicles and stuff. That way we can park our vehicles here. That way we can put all of our like crafting and building shit within this like warehouse area. You know how there's the shuttle and lethal and the little train thing and repo that takes you to each level? This game, it's the elevator taking you one floor. Okay. I can see that actually work. I'll have to look it up then. Do you mind shooting me a text of the name through Discord then? I'll have to go on Steam and check it out then. So we'll set up the container. Let's see, which side is it? I think it's this side, isn't it? Yeah, it looks about right. And we'll set up another tool thing here. Open. I can't offload that. Okay, cool. Nice. Thank you. I'll probably forget the name. That's why I'm asking you to send it. Probably go through and just throw this stuff in here for right now because I don't have any of that stuff yet. As far as generators go, we could probably sit the one down. We'll definitely put the large industrial one like right here for the time being. And then we'll put the small one like right out here. It's a random game, I'll give it that. I mean, it sounds like it'd be fun. Okay. So we did clear this town of its infestation. And it looks like there's another one here right at this apartment complex that's right near the, well, maybe, no. That's a different infestation. But we do have to head to the Safe Valley zone here. So we'll sleep and skip today. Is there anything else I want to offload? Yes, I got to go through and put a couple of other things away. Firstly, we did find a trash can. I'm not sure which one I want to be my room yet, or like where I want to like live in. Honestly, probably here is going to be the best bet. This will probably end up being the room. But we did find a trash can, and it actually works. It's not like a just, you know, place it and not use it. You can actually put things in here and destroy items. It was a helicopter crashing in the valley. Yeah, it was probably this one. We do have to grab the, you know, the metal out of here real quick. Throw that in there, throw that in there. Actually, we gotta open this up here. Actually, no. I think we're pretty much clear. We do have to move some of the weapons and stuff over, though. Rip heli pilot. Yeah, he was probably drunk driving. Or drunk flying. I mean, we have plenty of 7.62, but... Throw that in there. Throw that in there. As much as I want to take this, throw it in there. And we do have the katana now, so we can actually leave the hatchet behind. We'll probably put it in here for the time being as our gatherer item, and move the katana over. Move that over. Move that in there. Move that in there. We don't have room for that. We do have Winchester ammo, but no sight for it. So we'll just keep it in there for now. It's not going to hurt anything. The extra mag in there. View there. Take this. Throw up there. This game, you know what this game reminds me of with this whole, like, shit? Need a hatchet or an axe for wood? Well, yes, but since I'm going through and just using that for like wood collecting, I'm just moving it into the tent for right now until I can actually go through and, you know, get a little bit more set up with that. I can move the 7.62 ammo in here for right now since I'm not using it, and take the 5.56 out and put it into the magazine for that. The only downside is I don't have a sight on that, so I'm definitely going to go through and take the sight off the hunting rifle for right now and put it onto the H&K. Yeah, so you would definitely use that for wood collecting then, which you would use the hatchet for wood collecting, and you would use the pickaxe, sledgehammer, or crowbar. Well, the crowbar is only really meant for destroying trash objects, so like the piles of trash that could be in like bases or anywhere that you're trying to build in, which the pickaxe can destroy as well, and the sledgehammer does the same thing by being able to collect rocks and destroy trash objects. It's heavier swinging. We'll do a quick save here and we'll head back out, because now we gotta head over to the safe zone, which we'll mark with a little X over here, so that way we're heading that way. I didn't load up the magazine in this. So how do you get metal? In order to get metal, you have to go through and either break down cans, which can give you one piece of, like, you know, scrap iron, essentially. I think that was... no, it was in this one. No, it wasn't this one. It'll give you scrap metal from doing that. Or if you find cars that are on, like, if they're burning or what have you, you can go through and or salvage them. But as long as you have, like, a suppressor or anything, or not even like a suppressor, segueing a little bit too fast there. As long as you see a car that's, like, smoking, you can pretty much salvage it. There's a bench that you can go through and build called the deconstruction bench, which you can go through and break down other junk items to get. Like, if you break down like a smartphone, you'll get like electronical parts. If you break down a camera, same sort of deal. Some things can be broken down, some things can't. It just depends on the item. But the reason why I'm having to head over here is because they have a bench that I can use that I can go through and make nails. And I can't make it yet because I haven't been able to make the crafting bench yet because I don't have nails. In order to get it, I need to take, you know, high quality metal and turn it into nails. So I had to pack up whatever I had to head over to this camp. But I will say this has definitely been the best run I've had. For a total of, a little over 4 hours in this run, we're pretty much fat stack. Like, I'm pretty much nearing where I need to be at as far as, like, my main character is in my other world. And I spent about, 20 hours in that. Well, probably closer to like 19. No. More. No, it was 20 hours. I did spend about 20 hours on that character. Alright, we're right here. We're right near the camp. It should be just right up over this hill. Yep, there it is. And this is the main objective. There's no other main objective in the game besides just get to the camp and then that's it. You'd be surprised. I found a lot in my first world. I was just like, I have no idea what the fuck these are for, so I'm just not going to take them. Kind of mentality. Hey yo, Mr. Wandering Trader, what you got for me, fam? So, how much money do I have? I got like $2,356 right now, which I'll open this and sell that for. Oh, he doesn't accept this kind of money. Okay, I guess I'll just go fuck myself. He will not buy that from me. He'll find a way. Trust me, he will find a way. Don't give him an inch. I guess we'll buy the military respirator. That way I can swap this one out. And I can sell him this one. Put this one on and put the new thing in. That way we look a little bit more baller. You know, when you're in the apocalypse, you gotta be looking baller as fuck. And now we looking a little bit more baller. We got a proper gas mask. Yeah, here's the crafting station, and there's the nails. So now I can go through and take... I thought I needed high quality metal to make that. Was there something else that took it? Oh, it was the disassembly bench, I think. Yeah, I think it was the disassembly bench. Okay, well, that's fine. Save me the fucking hassle. And the construction bench is what we're also going to need to get. We need to get all 3 benches. The construction bench is what we're going to be able to go through and actually be able to place our wall and, like, any excess shit around our base then. But we have the nails now. We can go through and just, throw that in there. Because we only needed 5. And... yeah, we only needed 4. We have a good deal of food, so. There we go. The apocalypse fit is very important. Yes, see? Hoot gets it. You can't be looking like a fucking bum in the goddamn apocalypse. You gotta be looking fly as fuck and baller as fuck. Actually, I can sell the excess books to you. Because I don't need any of this shit. What do you mean a trader is not accepting this item? It's a fucking book! Alright, bro. I guess I'll just go fuck myself. What you got? Meh. Nothing really worth buying. See, now he has like decent starter gear that you can get. If you didn't get lucky and find a fireman's axe, you can buy it here. You know, it's funny. It says you can't shoot anybody in the safe zone. Like, bro, I can't read. What are these squiggly things on this thing you call paper? And what are these things you call words? Where it's like that DW meme of her looking at that piece of paper and says, well, fuck you, I can't read anyway. Gonna head back. We're gonna get our stuff set up here. And we'll see if we can find any more burning cars or something nearby. Yeah, figures it wasn't a headshot. Okay. Do we want to go and check out... Well, we should probably actually check out the apartment building. We need more cloth anyway. We have a decent amount. I'm not going to say that we don't, but doesn't hurt to have more because we need a fuck ton of rope just to be able to go through and make the walls that we need. Oh, I forgot. The other way of getting more metal than Josh is if you find like these trash piles that you can mine with your pickaxe. I don't have one on me, but you can break those for scrap metal as well. I think the bigger ones is what you need to smack though. Those are another way of getting, you know, like more metal then as well. Got cloth outright. That's what. Nah, God damn it. Figures none of it's going right into my thing. Move the cans in there, free up some space. Flare rounds. I'm curious on what I will actually get from breaking those down then. Something just exploded. Surprised I have not found much clothing items yet. Actually, I think that's a better fireman's axe. I think that's the max one you can get. Although I think the hatchet, or the tactical hatchet, is definitely going to be better. There we go. Now we got a piece of clothing. We should actually take this couch back with us. We can't have a zombie apocalypse without having, you know, our shit be decked out with cool shit. Are you gonna give me some nails too? No. Figures. Did replace the 5 things that we ended up using though. we go. Now we're topped off on water. Yeah, not a crazy amount of stuff here. Got a military locker, though. Let's hope for a named weapon. Preferably my Guardian. That'd be kind of nice. Mint fucking nothing. Although we did get another magazine, so... We did get another magazine for our boy here. Rip that up. Definitely take the camping lantern. It's actually going to be very useful. Come on, give me some extra screws while I'm out and about, why don't you? Or not, that works too. Can opener. Funny how we were barely finding any of those fucking things, and now we're finding a bunch of them. Take the antiseptic. Did I loot that? Yeah, I did. $13 more rounds of that. See, it'd be kind of nice if those, like, shirts, like, as much as I do like the fit that we have right now, it'd be nice if you wanted to be more of, like, a casual look instead of, like, military the fuck up. It'd be nice if you can modify existing shirts. Like, if you can go through and, like, create extra pockets on them or what have you. Like, upgrade, like, stuff that you want to use. That would actually be really fucking cool. This hockey mask is kind of baller, though. Oh, wait. Battery. Alright. Time to make our way back home. That way we can get our crafting bench up. Not that there's anything really wrong with the military look. It does look pretty good, especially some of the Spec Ops outfits. I know in my current world I have the red, like the Spec Ops shirt, but I don't have the pants or anything like that yet. I don't know if there's boots though. But it would be kind of nice to be able to go through and be like, okay, I want to look more like, or like a traditional like loner type, like a flannel shirt, like black or blue jeans or something like that. Some like work boots or something. That'd be kind of cool if you can actually upgrade like existing backpacks or go through and actually change the look of them. Because some of the other ones, like the survival pack, those they look really cool, but their slots are terrible. So it's like, I gotta go with a better option. And the biggest backpack you can get here is a large coyote bag. And I was like, well, is there a bigger one other than this? Because this one, even though it has like 76 slots, Is there anything bigger? Is there a named one or a legendary tier backpack that you can find that's bigger or has more storage? Nope, that's the biggest one. Okay, back home. Let's see, where do we want to plop this? Damn, you can't sit on it. I can do this though. Trying to clean up a little bit here. So, what do we need again? We need the nails, scrap. Okay, so we just need the logs now, which I can just go through and do this for a minute. See how fast it takes to go through and chop this down. Okay, so how much does it take to go through and chop down now with this? And it's roughly about the same stamina. Guess it just depends if you want to swing faster or not, which honestly I think swinging faster would be better. Although the first thing we got to get up, though, is our flag marker, too. Once we get the construction bench and everything crafted. Let our stamina recover a little bit. There is nothing that would... there is pretty much, like, nothing that will help with your stamina recovery, except for maybe smoking. Alright, hopefully this will be our last tree for right now. Yeah, we got 85 wood. Let's head back and start getting our craft going. Now, can we build this? Yes, we can. There we go. Crafting bench. Okay. Crafting bench acquired. What do we need for the construction one? That's easy. Just need to do that. Construction bench has been acquired. What do we need for the disassembly bench? High quality metal, nails. Ah, that's what the sharp blades are for. Okay. I think I already have some high quality metal. Yes, I do. Take the random assembly of tools. Can I actually put the... See, the best part is that lantern does not require any power. Just turn it right on. Okay. We need stone for the campfire then, but we'll deal with that then. So next thing is the disassembly bench, which we should still have realistically enough scrap metal to mess with that. And we have more than enough of everything else. So it's just a matter of making the nails, making the disassembly bench. Then we can go through and take all the fucking cans we've been picking up. There we go. 36 more scrap metal. So, we're definitely going to need to get some more storage going. I would like to make this. I do not have enough for that yet. I haven't even made it in my one world, even though I have enough. I still have to make it. I'd love to make the bunker door, though. We can make a turret. I don't know if it needs to be fed ammo all the time, but we can make one. If I can find 2 car batteries, I can make, like, rechargeable battery stations. We may not be able to make the gate. Well, we might be able to. But we should make the flag marker first. So let's go over here. Grab our cloth real quick. Move that back in there. Grab our rope. And we have enough for the marker. Now this is supposed to help with, like, keeping spawns out, because it should say prevent spawns. Did we? Oh no. Yeah, block spawns. So I'd like to put it like right here up on the roof if we can. There we go. Now our whole base is going to be prevented by spawns now. So I think our best bet for right now is going through and just, like, we're gonna go out for a little bit. We're gonna hit up the next town and deal with the other infestation. We're gonna go through and try and get a bunch more scrap metal, because we're gonna need it anyway in order to be able to make the gate. That, and we're gonna need more cloth in order to be able to go through and, like, craft what we need here. Sleep real quick. That, and we need to start actually picking up, like, light sources and everything as well. So we need to hit up, like, I want to say this is an industrial area right here. So we're going to work our way down. We're going to exit town here. We're going to go all the way down. We're going to clear out the infested zone here. And then we're going to make our way to this, what looks to be a warehouse area. And while we're down there, we'll hit up a civilian crash site and see if we get anything decent out of it. Actually, before we even head in there, we'll hit up the crash site. Then we'll double back and go to that. And along the way, we'll go through and salvage any vehicles that are smoking. So, yeah, let's go through, offload everything, make sure we have everything put away here. That way we're set to like actually pick shit up again. I don't know why that's in there. Need to find a fridge too while we're thinking of it right now. Need to find ourselves a fridge. God, that sucks. I can't put that in there. Whatever. It's going right in there. I think our inventory is pretty much cleared. Okay, that can't go in there. So that'll have to go in this. And we'll swap these back out. Any skill points? We do have skill points. We need one more though. I think with that being said, other than dumping off the fireman's axe, we're good to go. So let's make our way to the primary infestation. Move that. We'll put a kill marker over here so that way we have... Oh, oops. I make it red. Size bigger too. That way we have a general idea of where we're going. But yeah, I'd say overall, we have a pretty decent start. The wood and everything is going to be a little bit tedious to get just because of how many hits the trees take to get, or take to knock them down. But at least if we go out on this adventure, we're going to go out and get more cloth so that way we can turn it into rope. If we find some additional rope, cool. We need it anyway. But at the current moment, we definitely need to go out and get more metal because we need the high quality metal in order to be able to make the gate. And we're going to need to go through and craft some other stuff with it as well. So might as well go out, get the stuff that we need, and come back with it. I guess realistically I should have brought the pickaxe, because then I could have been able to mine that. Should I double back? Nah. If I find a crowbar, I'll pick it up and I'll use it. Ooh, wait. I should stop back over here, though, and talk to that one guy and get the professional suppressor off him. That way I can actually use my guns without attracting the zombies. I didn't think about that. I'm going to double back. I'm going to go over to the trade zone and pick up a suppressor from our boy, the Wandering Trader. It's music and slow walking through the woods right now. Actually, while we're thinking about it, since we're near this water source, I have not done this yet. Oh. Small raw fish. Oh, and it's small? Hey, yo, what? I'm gonna cook that little bastard whenever I get home. We should actually head over here. As well, then. Game just went up the priority list a little. I mean, there is fishing, and there is a fishing skill. I don't know if it really has any hindrance on, like, what you get for it, but, yeah. Catch more rare fish. Okay, so just the more, I guess, you fish, the higher your skill goes up to be able to catch better fish. I don't know. I don't even know what all you can get from fishing. I haven't tested it, not even in my original world, because I've just been out just exploring and just having fun. But there's plenty of areas, like, you can set up and, like, fish from. Like, there's plenty of waterways on the map. Plenty of ponds and everything. Hell, one of the areas I know of, yeah, it should be, well, maybe not that one. There was, like, a lake or something nearby that had, like, yeah, it was right here. This has, like, a dock, so if you go through and, like, you know, fence it off, you have this entire area to fish from. Or you can just build like a house near there. Our boy the Wandering Trader still here? Yep, he is. I will be gladly buying your... Buy that. Why aren't you putting it in there? I see. He's not going to put it in there because I need, let's see, will you give me the money needed to be able to go through and... Trader does not have enough money. Okay, well, what if we broke it down? Shit. How do you break shit down? There we go. There we go. Where'd our boy go? I'll gladly buy that off you, and I need the professional military suppressor. There we go. Now we're set a little bit more. Now we got some suppressors. Use most of our money, but we're going to be making a lot of it back anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to head to this food one over here. Typically, these food ones have the backpacks. So if I can get lucky and get the coyote backpack right off rip, that's going to be fucking huge. Bro sounding like a raptor call from Jurassic Park 3. Yeah, I did see Enshrouded did have its update, and I definitely need to get back into playing that game here at some point. We're still doing that then, right? Even if we don't stream it, I feel like we would still have fun with it regardless. See, can we get a really good backpack right off rip, or is it going to give me a fucking industrial generator? Why not both? Fuck it, why not both? Oh, you can't make this shit up. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, it brings a tear to my eye. Drop the industrial for a minute. That on. We are essentially set from this point forward now. Yeah, that's the sad bit. I'm not going to be beating these allegations anytime soon. You know what? Fuck it. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. We're taking it. We need the fuel anyway. Take the extra MREs, even though I don't have anywhere to really put them at the moment. But they're gonna be nice. Quick save. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, it's just a friendly scavenger. Guys. It's not that deep, and y'all are fucking up real bad. So in the right direction, right? Right? Yep. Just need to get onto this road and make a right. Yeah, we're not losing out on these upgrades here. Not sure where I'm going to put the industrial generator. Probably up my ass, but okay, I've been to this one before. This is the gun shop. Definitely a little bit more prepared on this one. You thought. You about had me. You thought, though. How do I change the fire mode, though? Isn't there a way to switch fire modes, though? Change fire mode is X. Take the metal rods. Take the pliers. Some of our money back that we just lost. God damn it. You motherfucker. There we go. All that for bullet casings, a GPS, a weapons case, a 7.62 mag, and a beret. At least the weapon case is useful. God damn it. Alright, come on, give us some ammo. Ooh! Ooh! I've never gotten a Mosin Nagant before, but fuck it! I will gladly take that. Chris Vector drum mag. 9mm drum mag. And we'll take the Chris Vector mag along with the drum mag. Two SVDs and a small laser pointer. What do you got in here for me? More 9mm ammo, military boots, another small laser pointer, and painkillers. Small laser pointer for the JoJo. Speaking of which, I don't even know where my fat boy's even at. He's probably out there loafing on the thing again. Some airdrops coming in. Military, food, another military. Weapons case. What you got for me? Come on, be something really good. Throw that in there. Medical chest. Wow, okay. Fuck you too, game. Cut me out of some medical supplies, some radiation meds, actually. I'll take the weapon cleaning kit. And the 7.62 ammo. Check the rest of the buildings here. Of course it was an exploder, dude. Of course it would be an exploder. Because why wouldn't it be? Let's put that in there. And that's supposed to be in there. Once our scavenging skill goes up a little bit more, we'll start getting more ammo. Some clothing. Just eat both of that. That way I get the cans from it. It's another secondary infestation. Interesting. So what can be stored in the briefcase? It's a little bit smaller. Let there be a fridge inside of a fridge. Damn. energy bar. I think we have one of those, don't we? Yep. Yeah, it surprises me sometimes too. That one got me a little bit. I kind of jumped a little bit. Thought he was hot shit there for a minute. It's worse than the one I have. I think the one that I got is actually the best version I can get. Take the gas cans, and I guess we're gonna start doing this. There we go. That's destroyed. Anything good? Nope, just another FAL mag. Any of you fucks have, like, something on you? I mean, yeah, I could see it. Like, even right now, the music is not really all that loud right now. It's just kind of like ambient background noise. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, these are the guys that I normally got like a decent amount of ammo from whenever I did any of these. So hopefully they start dropping some stuff. I think there's one around the back of the building right now. Oh no, they're all in here. They're stuck on the doorway. Okay, radiation pills. That's what we need right now. I will always gladly take more radiation pills. Okay. Now onto the primary infestation. Here's what I'm saying. There, that's destroyed. Oh shit, my weapon jammed? That's a first. Where's that big overgrown fuck at? There he is. Mind if I do? Honestly, better off just leaving everything else. Alright, time to top everything off. Repair that. Of course, my battery died. Now we got better body armor. Got an ACR, some more batteries. Oh, these can go straight into the box. Yeah, it's been pretty lucrative So far, at least, like you said. I don't think there's really much of a point of taking this, because the weapon I have already does more damage than that, so I'll just unload the ammo and just call it a day. And we can swap plate carriers now. Open the handgun stuff in there, put you in there, and then we have one big open space for that then. And now we got the Black Ops plate carrier. I think there is a better version. Hey, can't complain. Let's see. This infestation is now done. Sleep real quick. Move back into its spot. No, it didn't. Where'd it go? Fit matches better now? Yeah. Because it's all being turned to red and black now. I just can't wait until I find that one gas mask that I had in my other world. Oh, while we're thinking about it, quick save. I wonder, are we right near the vehicle trader? Although, it is kind of crazy that I have not found a single... a single vehicle yet. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move this over, move that up. Honestly, just drop that. I'll be able to get more of those then if I go find another thing. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm kind of surprised I have not stumbled across, like, some form of vehicle yet. Although I do kind of hope that they add, like... Bro, sleeping in the rain, I'd drown. Listen. You gotta harden yourself a little bit. Nothing in the fridge. Nothing in the corpse. Bitch. Fucking cunt. Unfortunately, I don't believe there's any helis in the game, though. That's the only bad bit. Maybe they might add it later. But I know at the current moment they don't have it in the game. Any ammo in these? We are coming up on that heli crash site, though. Ayo, we found a fucking car finally. Well, it's a truck, but still, we found something. Not a lot of fuel in it, though. But hey, it's something. And we do have the repair thing back home. Storage is not the best in it, but, you know, we'll take it. That freed up so much space right there. Fill some of these magazines here. I know there's a boss in here. Yeah, he's right there. I know where I am now, though. We need 6 more points for that. Ah, fuck, I think he saw me. Unload the ammo. On the off chance we end up finding a gun in here. Where the hell is that crashed heli at? Oh, it's around the corner. We'll come back to this in a minute. I want to go check out the heli. Actually, what am I doing? I can just get in the vehicle. We have a truck now. Why am I walking? I don't think it's this one. No, it's not this one. This thing's got some fucking umph to it, though. I didn't go past it, did I? Huh, I'm right at it. Ah, there it is. Friendly survivors? Okay, we're good. I was gonna say, if that's, ooh, 50 BMG? Fuck yeah, boy. A hunting rifle. Where's this one? This one does more damage. This one indeed does more damage. Unload ammo. Drop. Put in there. Right into the thing. Frozen up. Ooh, there we go. We got a wall light now. And electrical wires. The crazy bit is that we can actually go in here now too. I do have a mask for this. And it's only level 1. Hey, you fucking mutt! That's a... Jesus Christ. Calm the goddamn radiation down for a minute. That looks like a recharge bench. APC. Oh, come on, give me something good. Normally these things didn't really give me much of anything. Yeah. Dirty water. At least we got some military crates, so hopefully there's some decent shit in here. At least some ammo, hopefully. Another ammo, 10. What fucking ammo do you take? Okay, you take 9mm. I was just wondering out of curiosity. Oh, we got a Barrett mag. Rip you up and leave that shitty ass body armor behind. Oh yes, more grenades. Another standard lock. Take the ammo out of it. Take the oil. Leave the vertical grip behind. Anything else? I mean, I guess technically this whole zone over here is irradiated unless if it stops here. Yeah, no, it stops right about there. Something something demo man from Team Fortress 2. Shotgun ammo. Mint. Good. Let's go. Alright. Now we can head back over to that mall because I do know that there is a chest on the top of that roof. I will say, this truck fucking hauls ass. Out of all the vehicles I found in my current world, this is the fastest thing. Oh, you're lucky I can't hit you through there. Pull out the katana for this. There should be a decent amount of, like, I imagine that there's going to be, like, nails and everything in here. Oil, rope and stuff. Another small toolbox. You know, I'll take it for now. So, yeah, as long as they can give me some more of, like, the crafting materials I'm going to need here, we're going to probably head back after this to get started on some things. Although we haven't really found much in terms of, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, we haven't found a lot of scrap metal, but we have been getting a lot of cans. We do have a fair amount of cans to work with, so. There's another explosion. love this katana. In my current world, I kind of stopped using melee weapons because I already had like a fuck ton of ammo, so I just didn't really see the point of using melee weapons anymore. But now that I got the katana a little bit early, it's kind of nice to actually mess around with it. Once we actually like start getting an accrusion of ammo and everything, it's pretty much just gonna get put away. Take the rags. See what's in the vending machine. Nothing. Although there was some industrial stuff out back here. Read thief book, take the gunpowder. Clothing store. Of course, you put fucking caps and everything in there. Rip, rip, rip. We already have a cowboy hat. Rip, rip, rip. Yeah, this store is where you definitely want to come to early game, or at least this POI, because you can get the Wanderer's outfit that can give you some pocket space a while. Would recommend coming here first. It is pretty much a little bit centralized. It's just a little bit higher up, but overall it's not too bad. So would recommend coming to this mall. Because that Wanderer's outfit's really going to be useful early game. Just having that extra bit of pocket space is really nice. There should be a tech store upstairs. Airdrop incoming. Did I rip that, or did I pick that up? I think I ripped it. Anything crazy in the gym? Trash bags. Come on, give me some more rope. I'll take the camping lantern. Yeah, this is where having the either the pickaxe or the crowbar would be really nice right now. I can break these and get some scrap metal from these. Unless if I find a crowbar while I'm out here, I'm kind of up shit creek right now. You dick. And I can't do anything with those. Fridge within us. I miss going to the mall and being a socialized activity. It's been a while since I've been to the mall too. It's been at least since, I'm gonna say, the summer. Head up here onto the roof and get the the one thing. Locked chest up there. Or the abandoned high tier chest. Damn it. What, you don't like going to the mall nowadays? Oh my god, this fucking lock. Honestly, I hate the lockpicking system. Like, it needs to be, like, if it's off by a pixel, it doesn't work. And it is burning through my goddamn locks right now. But I need the money. Fuck you. And to be fair, I never really went to the mall that much. Now that I think about it. I never really went to the mall as a kid. Not lootable. Come on, come on. Alright. Places we still gotta hit up in here. Another clothing store. Oh, actually, this one's more like a sports section. I know the one time, whenever I was in here, I managed to get like the hunting vest out of this clothing rack and ended up dying to the boss out here on my first run. And since I didn't save, I lost out on that hunting vest early on. Is it, do I need the bigger ones? Yeah. I can only remember going... Hey, we finally got some nails. I only really remember going a couple of times, and it was mostly around, like, Christmas. I'm sure my brother or sister took me out there, but I was the youngest of the groups, or youngest in the family, so I didn't really go anywhere that much whenever I was a kid. Missed out on a lot of shit. So, that's kind of the only bad bit. But I got up to my fair share of mischief just being around the neighborhood. Sleep the day. I was the youngest as well, but thankfully my sister was a delinquent and used to drive me to the mall as an excuse to see your girlfriends. I mean, fair. Yeah, that was the only unfortunate bit for me. Even though I had a cool older brothers and sisters, they didn't really take me anywhere like that very often. They saw me more of a nuisance than anything else. Okay, there we go. We got a burned out vehicle. Alright. Time for us to head back home. Oh, shit. Didn't know we were going to be coming up on one of these. Another coyote bag. Definitely going to take the gas, though. We'll leave that. I wonder if they did an update on the game or something, because I feel like vehicles are, or at least this is moving relatively fast. I feel like I hit the fucking acceleration boost on this thing every time I drive. Alright, let's go grab the vehicle repair kit and get this thing going. Fortunately for me, I pretty much got my partying phase out really early, and by very early, I mean whenever I was like 7 to 8 years old. Because since having an older brother and sister, I pretty much went to most of those. I never really went to the mall or anything like that. I got to attend like parties where there was like drinking and drug going on. Hell, they would even host house parties while mom was working second shift, have all of their friends over and all that stuff. And if mom came home early, everybody was pretty much scrambling to get out the back door and ran up into the woods. Mom always asked me, "You never snitched on them?" And it was like, yeah, because I was afraid they'll break my legs if I did. Disassemble. There we go. We didn't come back with anything too crazy. Well, to be fair, wasn't even so much snitching, it was not understanding, because whenever the house parties were happening, I was like maybe anywhere between like 4 and 5. So I didn't know anything was actually wrong, or I didn't know that this wasn't allowed to be happening. So pretty much, if I snitched to mom, or unintentionally snitched, I was gonna get my ass beat by somebody. Offload everything. So yeah, the amount of crazy shit that happened at mom's house whenever I was younger. Hell, during one of the Halloween parties, my brother smashed beer together like Stone Cold Steve Austin and busted his nuts on the counter. Let's see. Make some make a few things here, and then we'll probably have to call it a morning, as much as I don't really want to. I'll make some more. What do we need for the gates? So we need the wood and planks then. Yeah, no staying up late gaming. Yeah, it's already 11:14, but I would at least like to get a few things built here before I call it a morning. I mean, we got a fair amount done. We cleared out 2 infestations. We managed to get some crafting materials. We got our base a little bit more established. So I think overall we are looking pretty right now. Pretty fucking good. I still need to go through and build like a half-circle wall around this whole bit then. That way we can actually like set up like watchtowers and shit. Because even though we have stuff that's preventing shit from spawning with inside our like compound and shit, that does not stop bandits from spawning outside and trying to come in and kill us. Because I can go through and set up a turret in like the watchtower or something and have it like gun down anybody that may be outside, whether it be zombies or what have you. Because even whenever I was living like down over here, like whenever I was living in this area, my compound is pretty much within this whole circle. And I had people spawning right here along the side of the road, not that far from my compound. And it was pretty much a military group. I don't know what the military group is, but I know they were like coyote soldiers. And they were pretty much like either mercenaries or spec ops, because they had black ops gear on them. Wood. We're doing pretty well. Yeah, we'll get a gate set up like right here. As long as it fits. It should. It's either that or we put like a gate here instead. Wait, does this close? Oh shit, this closes. Never mind. I don't have to put a gate there. I thought this thing was like permanently open. Perfect. We don't need to set up a gate there. Just need to set up one outside. We need to make some planks. We need 10 of these. And then need the rope and nails. We already have the wood on us. Just make the nails. Give me the rope. Give me the nails. I think that was it, right? Yep. Here we go. Got our gate. Look at that. It fits just right. And now we need to go through and actually get, like, you know, proper storage containers and shit now. Now we need to get more metal as well. Almost like you planned it or something. I didn't plan it, but I was definitely looking for something more centralized to the map. That way I wasn't going all the way up or going all the way down. This feels like a really nice spot, though. I guess one last thing we'll do here is we're going to hit up that military crate over here. That truck would be a pain to take through the hills and everything. We'll just go out on foot. Yeah, I would like to go through and get the military crate. And we are going to have to head further south then, because we need to go hit up some of the industrial areas down there. I remember there being a good handful of warehouses and like plants and shit down that way. Really? Couldn't there have been like an animation of my character just sitting on his ass and just sliding down the hill? This is the food one, but just hitting it up here. We are going to have to start hitting up the medical ones, though. Okay, game. Alright, we're going to let our stam recover so that way we can actually climb up this hill. It's like right there. It's just right on the other side of this. I wish these markers would not glitch the fuck out. Are you kidding me? Are you gonna have me go around this whole fucking mountain right now? You fucking piece of shit. At that point, I might as well have just jumped in the truck and just drove around. Even then, it wouldn't have been any faster. Just a conveniently big-ass fucking mountain between me and this damn drop. Don't worry, I got splints. If I break my legs, I'll be fine. Thinking I... The fuck is that? I have no idea, but we're just going to ignore it. If we ignore it, our problems go away. And hopefully it mauls something else besides me. Do not tell me the developers dropped this shit on a hill where you can't get to it. Bro, you can't get to this shit. Are you fucking kidding me? If I can get up behind it, there's no way I'm going to be able to get to it. God damn it! Oh, wait. I'm going to go up there and get it. No, no, no. Brother. Get the fuck up there. I just need to be close enough to just start interacting with it. Can I throw a fucking grenade at it? Will that help it? Okay, so even though I'm wasting my grenades here, at least I'm getting it down a little bit. I need to throw like a physical object at it. Can I hit it with a fishing rod? I'm about to fucking kill myself. This is so fucking stupid. Fuck that one. It's wasting my goddamn time. I can't even get, like, I'm trying to climb up behind it so that way I can just, like, fall into it. So that way I can just try and collect it. But now it's just not fucking working. Rock. We don't need another generator. Money I'll take. I probably could, but I left the truck all the way back at the house. I would have to go back around. Fuck it, I'll try it. Can I get in this? I can. Can I loot that? Yes, I can. Finish looting this industrial building. Could have more materials I need. Yep. Even though I don't need it, I'm eating it anyway because it's just going to give me the damn food I need. Scavenging, makeshift. Not gonna take the makeshift muffler. Take the splint. We'll see if we can get the truck over here. See if we can run it down with the truck. Hey, there we go. We got some plywood that, or wooden planks that we don't need to make then, and some nails. Of course you would still hit me, you fuck. You know I shot you right in the fucking dome. take that right now. Use it to break up some of the trash piles here. Honestly, it'd be kind of cool if you could just destroy the trucks, but... Or break them down, like how you can in like 7 days with like a wrench or something. Try and get some extra scrap metal out of it. Take that. That's some high quality metal. Need to find the large tool chest then, or large tool things. Yeah, look at that. We're up to 35 metal now. I feel like I just need to keep the sledge on me for just collecting trash. Or beating the shit out of little trash piles like this. There's something fucking beefy out here and I don't know what. Guess while I'm out here. That swing is so pathetic. That should be enough for... There we go. He's trying, okay? Bro looks like he got hit, his arms got hit with the stasis thing from Dead Space. Coming up on our house. Don't make me bring up that eye scene. I'll pull up the video right now. From Dead Space 2. The eye death. The one that makes everybody squirm. Second, I'm gonna respond back to the wife. I don't know why, but most of the time these zombies don't have anything now. But yeah, we're gonna head back. I'm gonna call it a morning. For 3 hours and a little over 20 minutes. Not bad. Where airdrops are coming in. Oh, please tell me you're dropping something right here above my house. You know what? We'll wait a minute. Those are 2 medical crates that are being dropped right here in front of my house. One's gonna drop directly in my goddamn compound, I feel. Hopefully it'll have some radiation stuff in there for us. It's kind of the main thing that we need right now because our mask isn't going to be giving us 100% protection from the radiation. What was I storing? No, I was storing the gas in there originally. Take one of them back. I think the one was at 3, wasn't it? Yeah. Look at that, just fucking special delivery. Still never understood what the fucking point of these things were. Hit up the other one that's right over here. Oh yeah, we're a little bit more stacked with this one. And we got some radiation pills out of that. There we go. Drink one of these. I'll have to make a thing for that then. Yeah, overall I feel like we got a lot done for a little bit of time that we played. But yeah, overall, thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out and watching. This was a lot of fun. Managed to get a lot of shit done here this morning. Probably gonna be sitting down here later tonight and streaming this, depending on whatever ends up going on. But as always, thank you guys again. Thank you for watching post-stream if you made it up to this point, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care and have a good rest of your day, everyone.